Hello summoners and welcome back to another ProGuides Wild Rift video. Today we're going to be looking at something that's destroying the competitive integrity of the Wild Rift ladder. Many content creators are trying their hardest to raise awareness to this problem, and we can all just hope that we can stop this plague of win trading soon. If you want to help us do so, then please stay and watch this video. Share with everybody that you can, check out the other content creators that are trying to get rid of these win traders, and do your best to help us make Wild Rift a place where talent and skill are the primary reasons for you to be rank 1. Your own individual talent, your dedication and passion compared to the other players should lead to a healthy competitive contest to determine who's the best player on the ladder. Some players are just happy with hitting the top rank of Challenger, and others are far more eager to aim even higher. One of those players is known as the content creator with the name Darkbreaker. Not a long time ago, he queued up into a group of Wintraders and had no chance of winning the game. He's dedicated to show his viewers the very best possible content in the highest possible elo, and such cheaters are completely destroying that purpose. Luckily, he recorded the entire game and gave us permission to use parts of it for our video. Before we hop into the details, make sure to check out our Discord in the description down below. We run events on a regular schedule, and it would be a shame if you missed out on any of those. Hope to see you guys there soon. First, let us make clear what win trading is. It's mostly done at the very top of the ladder, as it's more consistent to queue up into the same people over and over again. Once you find a game that you see your partners in crime are on the enemy team, you happily agree to lose the game by feeding. On Wild Rift, those players keep on inting and AFKing to make the game literally unwinnable, as you can see in Darkbreaker's game. Such cheating is nothing too new to the game scene. Win trading has also been an issue on the League of Legends PC, especially in the NA scene where the player base isn't as big as, for example, the EU's win trading at the end of the season, as it was a regular occurrence. So, you might be asking, who would do it and why? So, view the ladder as a public display of skill. It's sort of prestigious to have your name engraved onto a specific spot on the ladder. The higher you go, the more valuable it gets and the more clout that you may farm from it. Let's pretend that you're trying to run a business and you had the option to be the #1 in your region. With this, you may attract more customers and sell more of your own products. Consequently, by buying the very top spot in the ladder, you'd be investing with hopes of high returns. Under normal circumstances and in a regulated environment, this, however, would be spotted and punished fast and severely. In Wild Rift, it isn't as of yet. Only thing that we've seen happen is that a very few win traders had their rank reset to Iron 4. Why isn't win trading a reason to get permanently banned? Why are there still people allowed to play this game? There are just so many questions that are left unanswered, even though a big part of the high elo community is actively trying to get rid of those cheaters. Cheating in video games apart from win trading is nothing new. For example, let's take a look at the Counter-Strike scene, a completely different universe and yet also victim of cheaters. On the 21st of August 2014, iBuyPower played against ProGuides during the 5th season of the CEVO Professional. The team of IBP was expected to win this game as they were heavily favored. However, they ended up losing quite hard. Consequently, a lot of the questions were thrown their way and other public figures got involved. One of them is an esports journalist who's been working very hard in the field for a very long time already. His name is Richard Lewis, and he was very interested into looking at the questionable outcome of said game. After some analysis digging deep into the matter and a few leaks here and there, it was official. A match has been fixed for monetary gain. As a result, a lot of players have been banned, and even the owner of the netcode guides were permanently banned from all the upcoming Valve-sponsored tournaments. We can see if the game has a competitive scene, it's at risk. To avoid such situations, we need proper regulations, fast and hard punishments, and most importantly, transparency about such bans. Okay guys, I know it's been quite the pill to swallow, but let's take a small break and get away from such negative thoughts for at least a moment. And how can we spend this time any better than with our question of the day? Are you looking forward to the new major patch and saw all the related videos to it already? If so, what are you hyped about the most? The new runes, the new champions, or anything else you've seen? I am so damn curious about what you're thinking, so you have to let us know what it is in the comments down below. As if win trading and match fixing isn't already enough, we also got hacks that give people unfair advantages when playing. Not too long ago, Kirks, Vindy, and Bot were all playing a game and they were faced with a map-hacking jinx. She saw everything they did in the fog of war and was always prepared to escape from any kind of rotation. More than that, she perfectly times the moment you finish a recall to kill you inside of your own fountain with her ultimate ability. Now, a brief explanation about the clip that we're going to see. There is no wards that spot Shyvana's recall position. All we can see is that Shyvana walks into the fog of war, and that's it. She could be doing literally anything, however the jinx moves with a certain intent. Not only that, she also flashes into the river brush as if she knew exactly where Shyvana was going to be, and briefly after that she shoots her zap cannon ability into the pixel perfect position of Shyvana to get a super valuable kill. I mean, I guess this jinx just has an insane gaming chair, am I right? No, seriously, all jokes aside, it's terrible to play against such cheaters. They are very bad at the game, but information is key and they have all of it at all times. We also did a video on hacks a while ago, and if you're interested in looking into the past, then you should definitely check it out. Maybe you fell victim to the cheats as well, even without noticing it, because you weren't paying attention to all of the indications. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? What does cheating do to a competitive game? As I've already told you, some players are aiming for the stars. Being the 12th highest player on the ladder is not enough for them, they want more. Being hyper-competitive is what gives them purpose, it drives them to reach new heights of gameplay and growth. But what happens if you're literally unable to even enter the top 4 of the ladder when all 4 of them are win trading actively? Let's take a look at the leaderboard and focus your eyes on the rank 1 stats. 227 wins and 0 losses. Damn, what an insane player. If only he was playing legit and wasn't actively cheating by win trading. It just feels bad to play if you know that you can never ever win regardless of how you play. Hit rank 1 if those types of players are allowed to continue to stay in their position. This player has been allowed to play 227 games without being banned. How? As you can imagine, a lot of players report such behavior, hand in proof, and generally try to get in contact with Riot Games, but why does it take so damn long for them to take action? It's not like those traders are doing a very good job at concealing the fact that they're win trading. Just take a look at Darkbreaker's game and ask yourself, how is this possible? I personally don't know. All I know is that it saps away the competitive drive from players to play the game. Because as I've said, what's the point of climbing to top 12 to top 1 if it's literally impossible? It's just frustrating and unfair. To draw an analogy, our analyst and coach Kirks has reached Challenger in both Wild Rift and League of Legends PC. Over the years, he's done so many challenges to reach a certain elo with a certain win rate. Why? Just to prove himself that he's still good enough. In Season 9, the Koreans and other high-caliber players came to Europe for the League of Legends World Championship and added some spice to the ladder in terms of skill. To play with them and see how much different they play, Kirks played on a new account to show off what he's got. Remember, when climbing was a little bit faster than it was now, unless you're using some inflated normal MMR accounts, yeah, that time. Now, imagine the very top of the ladder is infested with win traders when the world's elites come over. How can you have fun playing in such an environment, and how can you stay focused on improvement when your goal is unreachable? Let's face it, the system in place needs a rework and something has to change. Now it's time to present your ways of how we as a community or any content creator might get a higher chance of addressing those issues. What about establishing a more direct contact to Riot for content creators? Let them share feedback, give ideas, or any other kinds of conversation about the game. Let the players influence the game, work together hand in hand to achieve something meaningful. Or at least get rid of those win trading players that ruin the ladder. For now, you can literally check out the European leaderboards and take a look for yourself. Click on those profiles and see their interesting stats unfold right in front of your eyes. Sadly, you cannot view their match history as you can disable its visibility. However, Riot has access to it and they could easily check it without breaking a sweat. Maybe adding another report function could also be a possibility. Enabling this option in higher elo brackets could work like this. If a player is reported so many times for win trading, a Rioter has to personally review the case and pass judgment. Taking into account that this is a lot of work, this should be only enabled at the highest brackets, namely Masters Plus. Even if you wouldn't keep this format up consistently, you might instill enough fear of getting banned to ruin that kind of business so the very top of the ladder is safe from such fraud. Another thing a lot of people, especially from the League of Legends high elo community, have been wishing for a long time is some kind of way to police high elo. Due to the systematic changes in Season 9, the elo system suffered from great inflation, with one season to the very top of the ladder increased by 3 times of its original size. Did all its players just improve normally, or is there something else happening in the hidden parts of the elo system? Just compare Masters Season 11 and Diamonds from Season 8. Look at the distribution and you'll find something out very quickly. What happened essentially is a rebranding of an elo that pushes players into the higher bracket. With Diamond being one of the most toxic elos that you can ask for, you can imagine how it can hurt the very top of the ladder. A lot of inting, flaming, griefing, soft inting, and so much more has happened over the course of the time that people desperately wish for some authority that addresses those issues. As of now, nothing really happened in terms of League of Legends PC, but as Wild Rift grows to be Riot's new gem, we might have a chance to see the changes in the near future. We're all players that love gaming, and all of us here at ProGuides love a fair and square contest of skill, so join us up and all the other content creators in our quest to stop these win traders. We can make it happen. And that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you like our content. This way you'll never miss anything Wild Rift ever again. On a side note, special thanks go to Darkbreaker for providing this new raw gameplay footage to help uncover those win traders. He also uploaded it to his own YouTube channel, so go there and check it out if you want to see all of it, uncut and raw. More so, check out his content as he's always trying to get his viewers high elo gameplay on a daily basis. With that said, see you guys tomorrow for your daily dose of ProGuides. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. Peace.